Every person in the world is one of a kind, or at least that's what we like to believe. But sometimes, in the most unexpected moments, a familiar face appears.
I don't wanna know if you playing me, keep it on the low.
Música com a Rihanna, eu adoro, é uma sensação muito legal. As pessoas olham e ficam, Rihanna!
The same eyes, the same smile, the same energy. These are the moments when celebrities came face to face with fans who look almost exactly like them, and their reactions say more than words ever could. Scarlett Johansson once came face to face with a fan who looked exactly like her when she was much younger.
It is me from Lucy, which is so crazy.
Scarlett was so blown away that she actually invited her lookalike to hang out. Fans joked that Scarlett had mastered cloning before Elon Musk.
That like when you met, what'd she say?
She was so sweet, and I guess she was really, really drunk when she had that picture taken.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Wait, you mean the picture with you or the picture?
Yeah, the first picture. She was like, I don't even remember I was so drunk. And so basically we just continued the party and had tons of drinks at the after party, and she was such a...
So she's fun.
She's super fun, she's super cool, and I think she still, kind of looks like me, and she looks great.
On the streets of Sao Paulo, fans stopped traffic thinking The Weeknd was shooting a new music video. Turns out, it wasn't him. The man looked exactly like the real deal, complete with the haircut, facial hair, and signature shades. People shouted lyrics, asking for autographs. Honestly, who needs a body double when Brazil already provided one for free?
I don't wanna know if you playing me, keep it on the low, 'cause my heart can't take it anymore.
Somewhere in Thailand, Keanu Reeves was spotted, only this time he was doing the dishes instead of saving humanity. The local food vendor had the exact same facial structure, beard, and calm John Wick expression. Tourists lined up just to take selfies, unsure if it was really him. Even Keanu fans online couldn't agree. Either way, he's the only man alive who can flip noodles and look like he's meditating. Rihanna once came across a fan who could have easily replaced her at the Super Bowl halftime show. The woman not only looked like her, but even dressed and posed like Riri in old music videos. When Rihanna saw the photos online, she did a double take. Fans joked that if she ever retires, the lookalike could drop Anti 2.0 and no one would know the difference.
Rihanna é incrível, né? Quem não gostaria?
Tô ansiosa pra poder ir na rua ver se alguém vai achar que eu sou a Rihanna. Tô super ansiosa.
Former footballer Micah Richards couldn't believe his eyes when he met a fan who looked like he'd just walked out of a cloning machine.
Look at the new Micah Richards!
The lookalike had the same smile, same haircut, and same build. Even Micah couldn't stop staring at his lookalike as he wondered if a factory had created a robot clone and was just teasing him. Now that was an iconic moment. Fans were quick to call it the most wholesome identity crisis ever. Some lookalikes continue to live their normal lives even after finding out that they look like a certain celebrity, but not this one. Very few people know this, but before she became a superstar, Katy Perry was actually someone else's doppelganger. She would later reveal that she used to sneak into LA clubs pretending to be Zooey Deschanel, and she totally got away with it. Years later, on a live stream, she confessed to Zooey herself.
When I first got to LA, I went to the club a lot, and I wanted to get into the club, and I had no money, and I had no clout. I had nothing, and sometimes I would pose as you to get into the club. Well, I know this.
Zooey burst into laughter as she revealed that people kept saying they saw her hanging out in the club. It was quite baffling considering how she didn't recall any of those experiences, but now it all makes sense. Fans dubbed it the Doppelganger Alliance. Honestly, they could switch music videos and no one would notice. And now, let's talk about Adele. This particular occasion wasn't the first time that Adele would run into some of her really beautiful doppelgangers. At one of her concerts, Adele spotted a younger fan in the crowd who looked exactly like her. Instead of being freaked out, she turned her face to the camera and told her she loved her dress. This wouldn't be the only time that Adele would run into a clone on stage. During a concert, Adele noticed someone who looked way too similar to her, so she decided to invite her on stage. The audience went wild. Standing together, they looked like a mirror reflection. The internet immediately crowned Delta Adele 2.0, and even Adele joked that if she ever loses her voice, she knows who to call.
So you were sitting all the way out there. Even your jewels are like mine. Oh, not at the moment. Mine looks a bit pathetic compared to yours. But show them your, oh my God, and your nails. That's close. Have we met before? How do you know everything so well? What's your name?
My name is Delta Work. I'm based here in LA. We have a show here called The Dream Girls Review, and you can see us 4 nights a week.
Are you me sometimes?
I'm you all the time.
And next, we've got LeBron James. During an NBA game, fans went wild when cameras caught LeBron James sitting courtside, while actual LeBron was on the court.
Is this the best LeBron James lookalike we've ever seen? Just a little cracked out with a better hairline is all.
The resemblance was so uncanny that fans couldn't help but wonder if LeBron was playing a trick on them. Even LeBron himself saw the clip later and tweeted, "Yo, that's my twin for real." Somewhere out there, 2 LeBrons might be plotting to take over the NBA. If you thought that was crazy, you haven't seen nothing yet. In one of the most surreal lookalike moments, Johnny Depp's doppelganger was spotted working as a barber. Same hair, same goatee, even the eyeliner. Fans lined up for haircuts just to confirm it wasn't the real Johnny. When asked about it, Depp reportedly laughed and said, "Hope he's charging more than me." And last but not least, we just have to honor the superfan and lookalike who keeps John Lennon's legacy alive. In Liverpool, a John Lennon lookalike stunned people as he walked down the streets.
Oh my God, you're John Lennon, right?
Whoa, nah, I'm not that guy. I just look like him, all right?
For real? You sound just like him.
Yeah, well, everybody in the Bronx has got this voice. Now let me grab my come on, my coffee.
Oh my gosh, you're that guy from Liverpool, right? Can we take a picture?
Nah, you got me twisted. I'm from Queens, not Liverpool. I'm not that dude, sorry.
You sure you look just like him?
Positive, trust me. No, my coffee.
From the voice to the facial features, he embodied Lennon so perfectly that older fans got emotional. Maybe some legends never really leave us. They just head over to Liverpool to evade taxes and start over, but what do you think? From Adele's onstage twin to The Weeknd's Brazilian brother, these uncanny doubles prove that fame might be 1 in a million, but faces? Probably 2 or 3. If you enjoyed this wild lineup, hit that like button and tell us which celebrity you think your doppelganger is. Just maybe, they're out there looking for you too. Have a great day, and thank you all so much for watching this video.